We're all human. We all have to train ourselves not to get into worry because it's something that's built into us. And the more hard times you've had, generally, the more you're going to worry. But one thing you have to realize is worry does not solve anything. It does not solve anything. And you're not going to come to a better conclusion or better ideas or solve your problem through worry. Worry is connected to pride, and pride is a sin. People who worry a lot are always trying to come up with solutions for their own problems. And yes, it's your job to be diligent and do the work you're supposed to do to try and solve your problems and try and work hard for abundance, a good relationship, work on your health. Yes, it's up to you to work and do the work. But we only have a limited amount of energy to spend on things, and worry sucks up all your energy. Nothing we do is our work alone. All of it is God working through us. That's what you have to understand, okay? God is working through you to do all the accomplishments that you do. So worry is a sin because pride that you can control everything in your life, and you absolutely cannot control everything in your life. No matter what you do, it's God's favor, God's abundance, God's prosperity, the love that God wants you to have in your life. That's why you have it, is because God's will for you to have it, and you have faith in Him to deliver that to you. That doesn't mean be complacent and sit on your butt and don't go to the gym, don't work hard, don't get the self-knowledge to find your purpose and go after it. Like, you have to go after what you want. And especially when God puts things right in front of you, you need to go for what you want. So many people I talk to complain that they don't have a girlfriend, but then when a pretty girl comes their way, they don't have courage to go and talk to her and shoot their shot. So when God puts things in your way, you have to shoot your shot and do the work, but you can't expect that you can solve all your problems and get everything on your own. God works through you so you can get what you want and solve your problems. And you can have nothing without God. And even if you happen to have something, you won't enjoy it if you don't rest in God's peace. And worry does not solve anything. It sucks up your energy. And we only have a certain amount of energy to get through the day. So focus on what you have to focus on, do the work, and then you have to leave it and rest in God's peace. And know if people have done you wrong, people in this world, a lot of them are controlled by the enemy. They're controlled by demonic spirits, and they're going to come after you. And the more you have, the more financial abundance you have, when you have a good relationship, when you have good health, all those things, people will have envy and jealousy of you, and they will come after you for what you have, and they'll hate you for what you have because they're controlled by the enemy. So having nice things, having what people want, and having abundance in your life, when you have the overflow to help other people, and you are really trying to put effort into blessing other people's lives, don't think that puts a big shield around you and all your problems are now solved and you're not going to have any more stress. Just like Biggie said, more money, more problems. So the more resources and the more of everything you have, the more stuff you are going to have to steward well. And the more people are going to come after you for what you have. But once you've done what you're supposed to do, and once you've done the right thing and done your due diligence, you have to stop and rest in God's peace and know that God will be your vindicator. He'll set things right. Those who've done you wrong, He will be the one that makes things right and puts them in their place. But it's not up to you to do revenge. Nothing good comes when you're in your feelings and you're trying to get back at someone. You do what you can to protect yourself and take care of things. But once you've done that, the real revenge comes from God. And everyone who's come after me, I've seen what happens. They end up suffering a lot and they end up paying for what they've done, but not at my hand, but at God's hand. And when you try and come after someone who's trying to do the right thing and help people and is trying to bless other people, God will make that right. Whoever did you wrong, whoever cheated to you, lied to you, stole from you, the bad partner you had that did things behind your back and hurt you, the person that stole money from you, whoever. There's so many bad things that these demonic powers are going to do to you through other people in this world. There's going to be people that hurt you, but it's not up to you to do revenge. It's up to you to do what you're supposed to do, continue on, carrying on, doing your work, doing your due diligence, working on yourself, but you have to trust God to be your vindicator. And don't get into the game of worry, because you only have a limited amount of energy, and worry solves nothing. And it shows God that you don't have faith that He's going to make things right. Faith is a belief in things not yet seen. Belief and assurance in things that's not yet seen. So you have to believe. And that's what God rewards, is when you believe in Him to make things right for you, and you don't go take revenge for yourself. And you don't go and believe that everything's under your control, because it's not under your control. What's under your control, you know very well what you can do. Work hard, go to the gym, protect yourself, take out insurance, hire a lawyer if you have to. But once you've done those things, you have to trust that God is going to work to make things right, and don't be in a spirit of revenge and spirit of resentment and wanting to get people back on your own, because then you're trying to do it on your own and God will not step in to make things right. And that's why so many evil people get away with things in this world, because we as humans are trying to make things right instead of counting on God to do it. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.